Once upon a time, in a peaceful village nestled under the big oak tree, there lived a clever and curious little mouse named Maxwell. He was known as Maxwell the Brave because while he was small, his heart was full of courage. He loved going on adventures, and there wasn't a corner of the forest he hadn't explored, except one. At the edge of the forest stood an enormous castle, known to everyone as the Enchanted Castle. No one dared to go near it. Some said it was haunted, others believed it was filled with magical creatures. But Maxwell's curiosity was too strong, and one day he decided he had to find out the truth. As he approached the castle, the wind whistled through the trees, and the old iron gate creaked as it opened with a soft push. Maxwell's whiskers twitched, but he didn't turn back. He tiptoed inside, his eyes wide with excitement. The castle was more magnificent than he had imagined. Its walls sparkled as if made of diamonds, and strange plants that glowed softly in the dark filled the courtyard. But something was odd. There were no animals, no birds, not even the sound of a breeze. Maxwell pushed forward, his tiny paws padding quietly as he reached the grand entrance. Suddenly, a booming voice echoed through the halls. "Who dares enter the enchanted castle?" it roared. Maxwell's heart raced, but he stood tall. "It is I, Maxwell the Brave. I've come to explore the castle and discover its secrets." There was a pause, then a soft laugh filled the air. From the shadows emerged a large, friendly-looking owl with golden feathers and wise eyes. "Brave indeed," said the owl. "I am Orville, the guardian of this castle. You are the first to enter in many, many years." Maxwell, his curiosity piqued, asked, "Why has everyone stayed away?" Orville sighed and explained, "This castle is enchanted, but not with danger. It holds powerful magic, and only the bravest can unlock its wonders. Many are too afraid to try, but I sense you are different." Maxwell's ears perked up. "What kind of wonders?" Orville smiled and gestured for Maxwell to follow. They walked through long hallways filled with portraits that seemed to move when you weren't looking, past rooms where musical instruments played themselves, and into a beautiful garden filled with flowers that changed colour in the sunlight. "There is one final secret," Orville said as they reached a grand door at the far end of the garden. "Beyond this door lies the heart of the castle, the room of wishes. It can grant one wish to anyone brave enough to find it. But remember, only a pure heart can make a wish that will come true." Maxwell's eyes sparkled with wonder. He had never imagined something so magical, but he didn't wish for treasure or power. No, his heart was filled with something much more important. "I wish," Maxwell said softly, "for the animals in the village and forest to never go hungry again." Orville nodded in approval. A noble wish indeed. The room began to glow, and a soft light filled the air. The castle's magic swirled around Maxwell, and in that moment he knew his wish had been granted. From that day forward, the forest was full of food for all the creatures. Berries grew in abundance, acorns fell plentifully from the trees, and there was always enough for everyone. Maxwell returned home a hero, not because of the treasure he found, but because of the kindness in his heart. And so, Maxwell the Brave became a legend. His adventure to the enchanted castle was told for generations, inspiring young mice and other creatures to be brave, curious, and above all, kind. And they all lived happily ever after.